There were a few more sacks. Obviously, they tried to bring a lot of pressure. I mean, was it kind of that, or was it not as good of a
I think we have to do a little bit better at right now. Be cleaner, a little tighter, stay tight in the pocket. Two of them were unnecessary. So.
Is everything still new for Fetty? Is it almost every week, or is it?
You know, I think just being able to adjust to what's coming from the next opponent more than anything. To say it's new, I don't think would be fair, or true. It's really just being able to adjust. And every week's a little different set of problems, and so I didn't think we handled that as well last week.
When you look at the running game, 33 yards last week, I think the backs had 10 yards in the box. Where do you go from there? How do you get that in the right direction?
Just keep working at it. So when the opportunities come, we need to be more efficient. Out of the 10 runs that we called, we only targeted 2 of them correctly and read them correctly. And both of those were CJ. And he ran a little hard dive play and then a wide zone to the right. Christian Michael did a nice job on the goal line. So I should take that back. 7 of the 10 we called didn't target right or read right.
Targeted right by the running back?
No, by a tight end, by a tackle, by a guard, the runner reading it. So it's kind of everybody.
You're talking about rhythm in a running game.
Yeah.
Is it hard when there's not as many plays to find that?
Well, it is, but at the same time, they're not new plays or anything like that. So my expectation would be a cleaner run game than what you're seeing. And when we do it right, it's pretty cool. But with the limited opportunities right now, we need to be more right, more accurate.
It sounds like it's not any one.
No.
Like a little different thing here and there.
No, it's everyone. Believe me, it's everybody.
How much is it just that this franchise and running game misses Marshawn Lynch?
Well, no, I don't. I mean, we do. So let's just make that statement. But at the same time, we have other very capable runners, and it's not the runners. You can't put it on them. You got to put it on everybody. I mean, we have a play to the left. We miss it at one of the tight end spots. It would have been a big run. Christian read it right, but we didn't block it right. Things like that.
When Bradley South comes back, is that sort of open competition at that spot, or between him and George, or how does that?
First, we got to get him back, and then we'll start to compete then. But first things first, and hopefully this is the week he can come back. He got to do some work today, which I thought was good. Got to do individual, got to do some team reps, and so we'll build on that tomorrow and Friday going forward. It's just a couple of things that he's had the opportunity to do, but he's done them well.
How is George second?
Good. Yeah, I didn't like the clipping call again. I would have hoped he'd learned from the first week. Didn't, but then again, like the first week, he fixed it after that. My opinion is he needs to settle down early in the game. A little bit amped up, which to be expected.
Is that a matter of getting his head across the...
Yeah, getting in front.
How important is that balance? I mean, you guys scored, 28 points, but didn't run the ball effectively. What do you take away from that?
That we scored 28 points in the first half. We didn't have a lot of opportunity, particularly in the third quarter. We're able to get a drive for a field goal in the fourth, but really we need to just stay on, schedule, I think, and no fault of ours trying to, not having opportunities. We just need to do well with them.
How important was it at the beginning of the game to not only have Russell run well for a touchdown, but also throw deep to the ball?
I thought there were 3 plays there. There's a scramble, which was the coolest one, where he stepped up and went up and out and got a first down. And then obviously the one on the goal line that you're referring to. And our ability to throw the ball down the field excites me more than anything, because I feel like that's the thing that we need to do offensively, is go attack people and get them off us.
How much will getting Russell back to his normal self help?
It'll be huge. There's no doubt. Anytime a starter, he comes back and he gets healthy and he can perform at a high level, which we believe he can, we all do, that's important to us.
Is it challenging to take those deep shots if you guys aren't able to get the running game going? Separate.
Yeah, I think those are different issues. I think that when you do that, 2 things are going to happen. Either you're going to catch it or they're probably going to interfere with you. So I'm all for it.
As a former head coach and big program guy, what makes New England good year after year? What do you think their success has been?
Our process more than anything, our culture and our process, and that's the philosophy of Coach. Don't worry about, the result thing. Worry about getting there so you can do well to have the right result. I think that more than anything, we're uncommon that way. We have been for a while now, and I think when you see us stutter on one side of the ball or kicking game, it's because we're making something up that's not us, and that we're becoming common, and that's not us. We don't want to be like that. We want to stick to how we do our business, how we play the game. I think when we do that, it gives our best chance.
Anything else?
All right, thank you.